name is Nikki. And that's Lisa.
I'm Lisa. We're on our third taco tour.
Third annual taco tour. I am the queen of tacos.
And the high priestess of tacos, so...
There are other taco royalty people, but they can't be here today, which is unfortunate. This year we're doing a tour of Aurora, which is essentially a suburb of Denver, but the second biggest city in Colorado, and has a very large Hispanic population. I'm trying to be politically correct. We had some really bad margaritas here at Rusty Taco, which is a chain, like a national chain taco place that opened last year in Aurora, right down the street from where Lisa and I live, because we're roomies now. It's super hot. And I had been here before and was just like, meh. But, you know, it's been a year, so I was like, exactly, give it some time, let them hit their swing.
And so, like, we came back, and it continued to be met.
It continued to be met.
So
it's a chain. It's a chain, and it's what you expect.
I would not come back here, but mostly because it's close to the house.
And they have a drive-through. Did you see they have a drive-through? Oh, yeah, there's a drive-through.
It looks kind of weird, like is it like a Costa Rican thing? Because they've got all the Imperial stuff. Like, I don't really get what they're going for.
This is so much better than, what is it, chalupa?
Yeah,
Cholula.
This is the hot sauce.
This is
a good thing in their favor because this is the hot sauce.
We have this at our home. I once stole it from a big city burrito that was going out of business. I have no regrets about that, by the way. Steve was all like, meh, meh, meh. And I'm like, whatever, Steve. Okay. Steve's my husband. Okay, so review.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to talk about the atmosphere?
I was to say, like, I don't really get the vibe. Like, it's very
they were playing country music.
They played country music. What the fuck was with that? I don't even know.
Fox Sports on the TV, and then some TV show about trucks.
It's very bland.
Very bland.
The food.
Like the
I got a poblano pepper because I like to try to get like vegetarian tacos when we go out, just because I feel like that like it shows a lot of your skill. Like if you can make like a good vegetarian taco.
Yeah. And not everybody likes the kind of street tacos where people are like, here's all this meat.
Yeah.
Because there are vegetarians.
And it was a poblano pepper fucking taco.
Like the most basic.
Super bland.
The most basic of peppers.
Bland. I don't even know, but it was. I like had to drown in the sauce they had, which also was like,
Yeah.
And
although the habanero sauce is legitimately habanero-y.
Good tortillas. I like the tortillas.
They you could see them in the back. They fry them, or at least like on a platter, so that way they're warm. They're a little crispy. They hold the taco a little bit better than like a raw taco.
Yeah. And I also did fajita shrimp, which surprised me because it was fried. I was expecting not fried, but that was okay. It was good. It was a good taco. It was mostly that it had a really good sauce, and the sauce pretty much overpowered all the flavor, and the sauce was delicious. So, like, it was fine. I would eat it again.
Andy, what were your feelings about the fajita taco? The shrimp taco?
It was alright. The sauce was really the best part of it. And the seasoning that they used to fry in. The shrimp and the vegetables were uneventful.
And what was the taco that just you had?
I had the bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast taco. Again, all the ingredients were like not very inspiring. It was, shredded cheese straight from a bag. It was fine. I would eat it in the morning if I was in a hurry and it was convenient on my way to work, but, I'm not going to be in a hurry to come back.
Word. Thank you, Andy. In keeping with breakfast tacos, I had the chorizo, egg, and cheese taco. By the way, breakfast tacos are served all day. For those who have a special passion for breakfast tacos, and I don't
like scrambled eggs.
It's true.
I'm out of that game.
They're basically scrambled egg tacos with a variety of things on them. I don't like eggs or eggs. Apparently, I say egg wrong, but I do appreciate a good scrambled egg. The chorizo, egg, and cheese, like Andy said, was very standard fare. The seasoning was what you would expect if you bought like some McCormick taco seasoning and put it on some meat. I couldn't even tell that it was chorizo. It felt so much like texture-wise, it felt so much like ground beef, which wasn't necessarily like a negative, but I mean, like if I'm getting chorizo, I want to know that I'm eating chorizo.
No.
I also got the number 9, which is the Rusty taco. I got the like name taco.
You gotta get the namesake.
You gotta get the namesake taco. It was adobo pork and pineapple. The pineapple was seasoned, which I like. I mean, it was obviously like they got it out of a can of like pineapple, but they did at least try. However, even with the pineapple, it was super dry, which I don't know much.
How do you even do that? I don't know much about pork. But
and I don't know much about adobo, but it's my understanding that if you're gonna make shredded pork, bless you, you know, you gotta have some like shredded pork juices.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
we just had like 2 really awful margaritas.
God,
they were frozen, and like they
to be
definitely had
fair,
alcohol in them.
To be fair, they did say on the board, like the menu board, cheap tequila. So like they're not trying to set you up. They're not trying to set the bar high.
But like there was no flavor in it. What I wrote in my notebook was, it's really sour. There isn't a lot of flavor, and the flavor that is there is bad. Like that's, I mean, but you know, for a frozen margarita, it definitely had alcohol in it. She's already drunk.
I don't drink tequila, and I feel a little sick. And honestly, I think it was from trying to drink the margarita fast. They also offer beer both just on tap, or were there bottles of beer?
I think it's just on tap.
I think
the
it's
bottles
just on
were
tap.
all soda.
Andy is our DD, and he can give you a review of what he drank beverage-wise.
I had an apple soda with no paper label. I don't even know what the brand name was. I guess like it's just.
It was apple soda.
Yeah.
And what did you think of it?
I actually very much enjoyed it. It was my favorite part of this visit.
It was refreshing.
It was. It was crisp. It was tasty. It was soda.
All right, so
on that
overview. What do we say? Oh, one last thing about the margarita. You could get salt or sugar. I ordered sugar. I got salt, which isn't a big deal, but it was
It was them being like, you're wrong for getting sugar.
Which is valid, but at the same time, the customer's always right. Shut up. And it was very surprising.
Like overall, like I'm not gonna say I would never come back here because they're tacos. They're close to my house. They're fine.
And it's better than
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Back here, yes, it is an improvement over Taco Bell.
If you're gonna be drunk and you have stoned and you have someone who can drive you what are we, like a half mile, a mile from my house?
Probably like a mile.
Yeah, probably a mile from my house. Get some tacos.
Like I would go on a drunken adventure here by foot. You know, like I would come back here just because it's so close to the house, but I wouldn't tell someone to come here.
It's also across the street from a Lowe's, so if you go to a Lowe's for some home improvement needs and you get hangry because you're like it's a nice Lowe's.
It's like a really specific use of the taco place.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So there's a Red Robin, like essentially across the street from the Kohl's.
Yeah.
And Kelsey and I shopped at Kohl's, like a marathon shopping session at Kohl's, and we got so violently hangry that we were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna go to Red Robin!" And then
so you're thinking this could be the same.
This could be the same.
Like that was a really shining moment in the hangry day.
Exactly, where like you have just been looking at plywood for so long, you cannot handle your life anymore. Why not cross the street to Rusty Taco?
There you go.
Yeah.
And on that note, we're gonna go eat more tacos.
All right, so push stop.